Now we're here at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, so let's give a choose for some vehicles. And we're gonna be trying to make our good lap times without struggling, so this track will get struggled as most of the time, so it must be more dangerous than something that you ever very think. So I'm gonna be choosing the number 10, the Nature's Berkey, and I won't able to get there. And let's choose the number 6 as well. So let's gonna be driving for a 1 lap, and it's gonna be a 2 lap race, and this is gonna be a 2 lap practice, not a lap time. So let's start with the number 6 as Ryan Bailey. So we're gonna be doing as 1 lap after the outer lap. So let's get out of the out lap, and this is not absolutely a flying lap, and I'm not going to get struggle, so this will be struggle as much, right? This is going to get hurt, but it keeps on spinning it out and smash some walls. So let's get for a lap number 1 to have a good start. So here we go with that kind of awful thing. So this autumn ring, and looks like this is the Canadian Park, and this is the Canadian Tire as well. So I'm not going to get struggle as well. So if I'm going to get struggle, there must be a sharp corner ahead of us for just 200 yards away from this one, and I'm almost going to get struggle once and more. And here comes the most deadly part. So I'm gonna not hit the brakes, and this is going to literally just pain one. And we're out of the entire next thing, and there's no thing there's such a willy right over there during this drag race. So this must be a long straight where the car's going on 200-mile-per-hour run, and looks like there must be another corner, so I'm not going to spin out or just going to kill itself. And the last corner was just absolutely dangerous, and I'm going to be taking slow things like something like this, and we just completed 1 lap, so we got one more lap to go. So I mean, it's just a quite a thing. So the top speed of this one in Canadian Tire was 254 studs per second. I just killed myself almostly, so it's most likely I'm going to be more damaged. It's taking some damage to months that I'm going to be thinking for so much. And here's another once again, so I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to hit the brakes. And we just eventually screw that corner and then give myself a penalty. And looks like we're back in this top speed for the 200-mile-per-hour run. So the top speed should be 254 studs per second, or 254 kilometers an hour. And here comes that painless corners of this corner. There must be a smooth around corners as well. So the final one should be danger at risk. So I need to be careful around this, and almost failed for just one. So we just eventually failed for a second lap. So let's get this car back into the pits. Since the number 6 has already bring it home, so let's try something else. So if we're gonna be finding something, and this must be 5-hour energy, and it must be the 5-hour energy. Cheese it. And where is some kind of a lot of car, and where is something like other this? So I'm not using the target one anymore, and this time I'm not going to use this one, and really about time that I'm not going to be choosing this. So let's choose the number 93. So it's time to recycle things better, and let's get right into this one. And we're gonna be pulling out into the pits, and nothing whoever it is, and driving as 54 studs per second. And looks like we're gonna get out, and let's do some recycling work together. This is going to hurt you so much when I fail to the out lap. So let's start with number 1 for the lap time, and it must be lap number 3 or something. So this is lap number 1, and this is Canadian Tire or something. This is gonna be nothing whatsoever, and I just spin out, and we failed for the first lap because I literally swear that I couldn't to say that. So I'm not really smart at times, and this is not going to be very good whatsoever. And there is one thing that I'm going to be saying, so I'm not going to be saying this way. So here comes that kind of corner. This is going to be so risky, and I just screw any corner with this corner. So coming on the high speeds and nothing whatever you see. So if you want to see the onboard view, and looks like we're going for this, you can now see on the onboard view expected for the high speed rails or just even high speed corners around it. And I'm not going to do it because due to the exactly made some mistakes out there in this track, so I'm not going to be saying like this. So we just gotten failed for the first lap, and I'm not going to pull out with some, I'm not going to look too close, and we're going for just a one more lap to do this. So this is not going to be perfect. This is going to be such a more pain, morbidly pain, and this is not good, really nothing whatsoever, and it's not very efficient, and this is not just a thing, but we're coming up once again for the one last time, and I just got spin out, and I just fell for the second laps for just 2 times. Especially it was the number 6 wins. That's all that I got, so I just literally failed for 3 laps or just even 4 laps because of this during on this race. And looks like we're heading back inside to the pits. Let's bring it home with this one. And looks like we're going for this place nearby the number 95. And because that Toyota is so literally weird, it's BNR, and I really don't think that I'm going to be driving with this car. And looks like we're heading down inside the pits, and I just literally moving a little bit closer, but somewhat otherwise. And that's it for this video. So if you enjoy with this one, so make sure the game link is in description below, and I hope you see you guys in the next videos. So thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support, which will be Turbo Concept will be signing off, and I'll talk to you all later as well.